この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Once upon a time, there lived a little caterpillar born in the wrong time and wrong place. Unlike others of his kind, the spring and summer seasons were not to his fancy at all. A young lady passed by while picking flowers and noticed a caterpillar struggling with the heat. She decided to help the poor creature and raised him. From then on, the caterpillar would follow the girl wherever she went. From the girl, the caterpillar learned of love and kindness, and in return, he helped her out where he could. But as is the case for all his kind, the caterpillar grew up and the time came for the caterpillar to leave to build his own home and have a great long sleep. He began his long climb up the great tree they frequented often together after a tearful goodbye. A storm gathered around the great tree as the caterpillar slept, and a bolt of lightning struck his cocoon. Worried, the girl checked the tree the next day. She found only the scorched and smoldering cocoon, and she wept. Seasons come and go, and years pass. The flower girl would pray beneath the great tree daily, wishing for the caterpillar's happiness wherever he was now. And sometimes the gods would hear the wishes of the pure-hearted and perform miracles. Time may not heal all wounds, but the scars left behind may give birth to something more beautiful.
Welcome. I'm so glad that you all could make it. Happy New Year, happy 2023. Did you all have a nice New Year? Thank you for the follow. A lot of familiar names in the chat, so you might see that I look a little different than what you might be used to. What can I say? New year, new me. I am so grateful that you could all make it. That actually means a lot to me. Well, if you're new here, then I hope that we can learn about each other, and if you're a familiar face, then maybe you can discover something new about me. Who knows? Thank you for the cheer. Oh, I am overwhelmed right now, sorry. Let me try and get my nerves in check. Well, whilst it's fresh on everyone's mind, I might talk about the lore video a bit. I mean, obviously it's your standard caterpillar meets girl story. No question about that. I actually tried to theme it around the concept of kintsugi, which is the Japanese art of mending, repairing like broken pottery with gold. So yeah, it's a story about starting a new chapter, starting a new life, and healing. Well, without further ado, yeah, let me tell you a bit about myself, I guess. So, in true VTuber fashion, true VTuber tradition, I've we've had a little PowerPoint that we can go through. So yes, my name is Auri. How old I am? I am basically a boomer. I know some of you in the chat might disagree, but I am most definitely a boomer at heart. I mean, at least I feel like one. I feel old. I can't... You know you're getting old when you can't keep up with the lingo of the youth anymore. I mean, for example, I know I've put my height as 5'7" here, but originally, and this is a true story, I had in brackets here short stack, not actually knowing what it means, and I was quickly notified of my mistake there, and mocked and ridiculed by my friends. So yeah, and they still mock me to this day for that, so that's a little something. How do you pronounce the Chouhana part? Well, I think I just pronounced it, I guess. I've just basically my last name I've just mashed together the word for butterfly and flowers, so yes, very, very creative. My birthday. Those of you who are more attentive might see that I've got 2 birthdays on here. And be like, Auri, what does that even mean? Does that mean you came out of a womb twice? And I say to that, no, silly. Only mammals come out of wombs. Insects come out of eggs. So, yeah, based on my lore, I hatched out of an egg as a caterpillar June 16th and was reborn in this new form, in my butterfly human form, on December 15th. Profession. I would consider myself an assistant or secretary. Of whom? That's on a need-to-know basis, sorry. Language. Yeah, pretty much English only, despite my very weeb Japanese name there. I don't speak a lick of it. But yeah, there's the the lore story. Met a girl who helped him grow, and in return he helped her where he could. He then left on a journey for his own personal growth and met with misfortune. But due to the girl's kindness, was able to get a second chance. And works with her to this day. I want to talk a bit about my design. So the base design that you can see here, I commissioned Erima to essentially, well, what I basically told him to do was take my old OC, designed originally by Lily, and just make a male version of it. And he came out with this little cute boy. Like, my only inputs really were the color palette and the clothing, the suit, which was heavily inspired by a character from Rainbow Six Siege, because I thought it looked cool as heck. But my mama / papa, both, I guess, was Aka. I mean, look at this difference. Look at this difference. He turned this cute little boy. I don't know how he did it. This is like a miracle. Turned this cute little boy into this absolute unit of a Giga Chad. No idea how he did it, but it looks absolutely amazing. I'm so pleased with it. The chin is amazing. I hope I get that chiseled. That should be my 2023 goal. Look how amazing it is. I will show off the rest of the model later, I guess, after this PowerPoint, because this kind of doesn't do it justice. You're only seeing, like, the upper torso. Likes and dislikes. I had to cut down on this page quite a lot, because it would have filled way too many slides. So first, my likes. I love food, probably a little too much. I unfortunately do reside in the little island of, like, UK Britain, where the food isn't great. I mean, there is that famous phrase or saying where they said, you know, that the British basically conquered most of the world, brought back all the spices, and all they use is salt. Which is an absolute shame. So the only times when I get to experience good food is when I travel abroad, which I don't do often, maybe like once every 2 years. I love music. Just been there like most of my life, got me through some times. Unfortunately, couldn't get a career in it because my parents didn't believe that was a career path that was likely. So it stunted in growth there, but I still love listening to music and occasionally playing and creating it. I also grew up on games all my life. I think that's what originally got me into music, actually. Art. I respect art and artists a lot. That's like the one thing I have... Actually, there's many things. But it's one of the many things that I've tried really hard to get good at and didn't get anywhere with. It's like, art was like my only B at school. So, yeah, whenever I can, I basically throw money at artists. And, coffee. I drink a bit too much coffee. Drink it black. Maybe some people will disagree with me, but definitely wakes up the soul. This my dislike screen. I can't even remember what I put here. I hope I didn't put anything controversial. Oh yeah, I love food, but there's actually a few foods I don't like. Celery is one of them. I don't understand it. People say it tastes like nothing, describing it as crunchy water, but I can definitely taste when celery is in a food. You throw celery in stew? That stew is ruined for me. I'm glad I can see some supporters in the chat there. Thank you. I feel validated. I do not... Yeah, this is actually true to my lore. I struggle with the heat. Even in rainy old England, once it gets to summertime, I basically melt into a blob. I am just liquid form, I cannot do anything, I cannot concentrate. So I prefer the winter months actually, even when it's too cold and I'm shivering, at least I'm awake. I don't know why I put this here. I think I might have written this when a certain zombie-based K-drama was popular on Netflix. Most zombie series or movies, it just infuriates me when I watch them, I guess, where I just think, this person is stupid, or this situation is ridiculous, and it kind of makes me, yeah, it just breaks me out of the immersion because it's so unbelievable. There are some exceptions, right? So some games like The Last of Us, I feel like it tackled the genre very, very well. So, you know, playing multiplayer as solo. I mean, I don't know whether I need to explain this one. I'm hoping that everyone else kind of feels the same way. I do not. I don't think I've got the patience, right, to deal with 4 other people who I don't know, who might be toxic in the game. Just do not have the patience anymore. Whatever happened to being kind to each other? Favorite colors? Basically whatever you see in my model right now, to be honest. Black. goes with pretty much everything. You cannot go wrong with the color black. I quite like purple as well. This is my favorite color for the longest time, and it just contrasts very, very well with the gold. Not much else to say about that. I don't know, you know, I don't actually know what Pantone is. Maybe it's a Photoshop thing. Who knows? Games I play. Honestly, I don't have much time or the reaction speed as I once do, so it's kind of a limited list. I still enjoy it. It's hard to find time to play games that will, you know, keep my attention span, but it's a short list. League of Legends is on there, kind of cringe, I know, but it's one of the few games that a lot of people still play amongst my friends that is inclusive of, like, you know, 4 other people. Apex, I'm terrible at, and you can only, like, you know, queue up as 3. I don't like leaving people out. Stardew Valley and similar games have eaten up so much of my time. I love these, like, farming sims where it's kind of like an escape from life, isn't it? This year, no, not this year, it's 2023. Last year, 2 years ago, I finally picked up fighting games. In particular, Guilty Gear Strive. It's just, yeah, I mean, it's just, I like the games where the only person you can blame is yourself for not being good enough. Guilty Gear Strive is one of those. If you lose, it's not because of a bad teammate. You only have yourself to blame, and yeah, only you can improve. Escape Simulator. I like these, like, thinking type puzzle games. I like escape rooms. However, the ones in the UK generally aren't great. They're all basically the same, but different themes. Escape Simulator lets me experience escape rooms without me having to set foot outside. How great is that? Although, to be honest with you, I do play that co-op with my friend, and my friend basically carries me through that, so hopefully we can showcase some custom rooms in that sometime. I've also gotten into deck builders. Put many hours into Slay the Spire since I got it maybe a few months ago. Still terrible at it. When I stream it for my friend, I mean, to quote him, all he says is, "Why?" A lot to improve like that. I've already covered LOL. To be honest with you, I mainly just play ARAM these days. I'm not tryhard anymore. Play a bit of Valorant, but all my friends are too good. So mainly just queue up for Spike Rush on that, because then I'm not committing myself to be locked into a game, taken hostage by toxic teammates. But we'll see whether that changes. We'll see whether I've got the motivation to climb or not. Yeah, I basically grew up on RPGs. I played a lot of Final Fantasy as a kid. Just on my DS a lot. And hopefully I can, yeah, but play some more on stream for you guys as well. Management and simulator games. Is this, did I put this here because I put so many hours into Idle Manager at the time? Oh dear. Also, yeah, big fan of turn-based games. But yeah, let's see what is next. I spent way too much time on this slide. Music! Oh, no, it's hard to describe my musical taste, to be honest. It's pretty, I would say it's pretty diverse. I wouldn't say there's a single genre I hate. There might be songs I dislike. I mean, a safe bet is always Comfy Beats by your one and only LilyPichu. Because it's like, how to describe it if you haven't listened to it before. It's like depressing music, right? But if you listen to it and you're unhappy, it'll be the comfiest you'll ever be whilst you're depressed. I highly recommend it. I listen to a lot of video game music, anime OSTs. I'm pretty sure I'm responsible for most of the views on the Nier OST on YouTube. Just fantastic compositions. A lot of city pop, actually. You know, Plastic Love, your classic. Stay With Me, all that. J-pop and J-rock kind of tags into, you know, my like for anime, the openings and things like that. Pop and rock kind of just covers basically all genres of Western music. Lo-fi hip-hop when I want to relax. Chiptune is on there. Some people are like, what's chiptune? You remember the old Game Boys? Maybe some of you are too young for that. But it's imagine someone just made music using only using only the tones from a Game Boy. That's basically what you got. Sounds weird, but give it a try. You might not be disappointed. Thank you for all those gifts, LilyPichu. Thank you so much. I listen to a lot of Joji and others from 88 Rising. And yes, of course, Porter Robinson is on there, because I don't think there's a single person who dislikes his music. Yes, definitely check out Comfy Beats. Definitely. Stream Comfy Beats. If there's one thing you should take away from this debut stream, it's stream Comfy Beats. Anime, big weeb time. Of course, I had to put Naruto on there. I grew up on the series. I think it teaches a lot of life lessons that people don't usually like follow, but it's definitely up there as some of the best fight scenes, best music, best emotional moments, and best character growth. They all lie in April. I won't say much about the plot of this one in case there's people who haven't watched it. I highly recommend it. It is about musicians, pianist, if you want to call it that, who stop playing for a reason and finds a reason to play again. Yes, I have definitely cried to both of the anime series mentioned so far. This one is a more recent one actually, from last season, Licorice Recoil. I went into this not knowing what the heck it was, but it just hooked me in straight away. Cute characters, good plot, good animation, just, I think it was a 10 out of 10. Hunter x Hunter, yes, your classic shonen, good power system, that's something I value a lot as well. World building and balanced power systems that make sense. Toradora, a classic rom-com that I feel the urge to watch every Christmas for some reason. Haikyuu, a bit of sports anime for you guys there. In addition to Haikyuu, I also really liked Kuroko no Basket, which is sports anime on crack. That's basically how I can describe it. Vivi is on there. It's also an anime original, I think from last year or something. Good music, good animation, just caught me by surprise. This slide was made before this current season, so I also had to add Bocchi the Rock on here, for sure. Thank you for reminding me there, Flush Alice. Another music anime. It has the same kind of vibe as K-On!, but different, but very funny. Definitely recommend it if you're looking for something to watch. What is next? Oh, this little demon. Who is this? This is my pet cat, Mizuki. Don't let appearances fool you. she can... I call her Fighty McBitey sometimes, because you can be petting her, and then she goes full attack mode on your arm. I put a hole through my shirt once when I was trying to put her in the carrier to go back home for Christmas. So thanks for that, Mizuki. I've unfortunately had to kick her out of the room for this stream. Otherwise she would probably been walking all over my keyboard and deafening you with her little bell on her collar. Bless her, I love her to bits. My goals as a VTuber. This may have changed since I've created this slide, but oh no, this first one's still the same. Be more confident, especially with just chatting. Because I am not a natural entertainer. Natural born entertainer, no. I'm okay, I think, with groups of friends I'm familiar with, because I can just chime in and keep a conversation going. But as a conversation starter, I struggle. My heart is still racing right now. I am nervous. I would like to cover a song, maybe, and have it be at least half decent. I'm not a singer. At least not a good one. I mean, I was in choir in the past, but, you know, I was 9 and puberty happened, so my vocal range definitely doesn't go as high as that anymore. I'd like to make an original song sometime. I've made songs in the past. I've pretty much unlisted most of them now from my YouTube, so I was kind of embarrassed with the quality of them. I want my standards to be higher than that. But this time I kind of want to make a song with vocals in it. Something along the lines of, you know, the Nier soundtrack with their made-up language and like haunting vocals. I think that would be cool as heck. Definitely a long ways away though. I'd like to collab with my friends. By collab I just mean showcase the things they do and what they have to say. To be honest with you, I first set off on this VTuber journey, creating this, to create a place where I can showcase what they say, because there are some moments that I think are genuinely funny, which I wish I could have captured and shown to the rest of the world to enjoy as well, because they are some of the most entertaining people I know. And if I do stream with them in Discord, my one hope is that they don't say things which will get me cancelled, to be honest. They can get like that. Let's see whether they have some self-restraint when they know I'm streaming. Yeah, I would like to entertain you and brighten your day. I mean, that goes without saying, really. Isn't that the goal of all content creators? All streamers? I also want to maybe be less shy and collab with other VTubers. I don't generally step outside of my comfort zone much, and my friend circle I kind of keep close. But maybe I can break out of my shell this year and meet some new people. Tags! I'm not very creative with this, I just... whatever wasn't taken that's instantly identifiable. Streams, which I didn't actually use in my tweet. I screwed up. Auri Chouhana Live. And if there's any talented people out there who does like fan art, definitely don't mind those. Please use Auri Chouhana art. Yes, need to credit some people. My mama, papa, Aka, without which this could not have happened. I could not have been born. So thank you so very, very much. Maybe I'll use this moment to show off the rest of the rig, rest of the model. How do I do this? Maybe I'll switch to this screen. And then... maybe I'll zoom out. I didn't think this through. Maybe I'll switch screen to here. Give me one moment. There we go, this is much better. Hello. Let's resize this a bit more. Unfortunately, I broke my budget. I'm way too deep into my budget. I couldn't rig the lights properly. But here I am. Look how smart he looks. And the other thing I did was look at this little toggle. For when I'm feeling extremely smug. And I can do this. My prompt for this was basically, hey, can you do something like condescending Wonka? And I think this captures the vibe fabulously. Not hitting myself, how dare you? But yeah, that's Aka. If you want some rigging done, some modeling and rigging done, please hit him up. Right. I'm gonna have to go back to my slideshow. I've lost my mouse. There we go. Oh. And I need to go back down here. Ah. Fantastic. Still looks wrong. There we go, fixed it. No, there we go. Okay, this wouldn't be much of a stream if it wasn't scuffed. My lore video! So much effort went into this as well. This by far took the longest. The video done by Auri. Put so much effort into this. Can't thank her enough. The art done by Chirika. And the voice, of course, supplied by the greatest voice actress in the world, greatest streamer, greatest artist, music artist, LilyPichu. Don't know whether you recognized her signature voice there. Cost me 4 figures. I'm kidding, she did it pro bono. Thank you so much. My panel, if you scroll down, there should be some panels there. Don't know whether you check those out. The art done by the wonderful Nashira. And my emotes. If you're subbed, it'd be a good time to show them off now. Done by the wonderful Melly. My logo, I actually owe Ram a lot for a lot of the graphics that she did. The logo was done by her, the slideshow slides were done by her. Just insane amount of work. Thank you so much. Sub badges by Alice. I realize now that some of you, well, all of you won't be able to see the higher tier subs because it's not been launched yet, but you'll eventually see them. And my starting screen animation, ending screen animation, done by Mika, as well as the transitional stinger that you might have seen so far. Wonderfully smooth. So please, big round of applause for all of these people, without whom this debut event couldn't have happened. That's the end of my slideshow. That was my last slide. But yeah. Thank you so much for coming yet again. Thank you for the sub, dog. I need to look at the things that have happened and figure out who else I need to thank. Sorry I didn't do it during the PowerPoint presentation. Give me one moment. In the meantime, thank you Taco for the sub. In the meantime, yeah, I guess I'll answer some questions. If there's any for me at all. And nudge myself, that is true. I'm a big boy now. Is the music you used during the debut yours? No, so a lot of the ones you heard today, such as in the lore video and the background music here, I just paid for some like royalty-free stuff, essentially, like a license to use them. So I didn't have the time to create my own music. Now the trailer, some of that, or one of the tracks in that was mine. It was very, very basic, but apples or oranges? Oranges. I think it's just tastier. You can get... The quality of apples varies too much because there's just too much variation in apples and types of apples. Like, you wouldn't want to bite into a baking apple, I presume. When's the next stream? I haven't thought that far. I was thinking maybe Saturday again. I think the weekend is when I'm most free. I have in real life work again, like starting from tomorrow. So I think I might be too tired on the weekdays, but I'll see. As for what I'll be streaming, I've thought about this a bit. And I think I might start Stray because I've put off that game. I've wanted to play it for a long time. I've put off that game for when I stream. So it might be good to start that. I've heard it's a good game. I've avoided every detail about it so I don't get spoiled. Am I going to be on an EU-friendly schedule or degen hours? What counts as EU-friendly to you? That's the thing. Like, where possible, I would like to choose a day and time where everyone can make it. Cater to as many people as possible. That's my goal. Would you play A round with me? Of course, Bella, of course. I am used to losing. Okay, maybe that was a bit BM. Alert box. No, that's not it. Recent events. 24-hour stream so everyone can make it. I think someone wasn't paying attention to my introduction at the start where I discussed my age. I said I'm a boomer. This old man needs his sleep. When is Mizuki getting a sibling? Consider this. I don't want to subject a new kitten or a new cat to be moving places so much because I think moving's a stressful process. If it's stressful for me, and yes it is, then it's even worse for the cat. So maybe after I've moved. 72 hours. I don't think I've ever even like stayed up 72 hours normally, so it's gonna be a stretch. Also, might be a bit selfish to be hogging the internet bandwidth for all that time, so I don't think you would appreciate that. Okay, these numbers are just getting bigger and bigger. I cannot do this. Sub goal. I don't even know what sub goal actually is. I just thought it's just some arbitrary number, so I just put it up there. So the sub goal is 25. I mean, is there supposed to be like a reason behind the sub goal number? I have no idea. Whilst I've got this recent events tab up, let me please thank the following. Thank you for subscribing, Plush Alice, Knife, Necrophobia. Thank you for the cheer, Kwasaru. Thank you for the sub, Fluky Flu. And thank you for the follows, Centaurian, SED, Rally the Ray, Lily Droid, Next Dog, King Crazed, and the sub King Crazed, and the resub, OMG Kebs. You were subbed already, as I've not even streamed on this character yet. What were you subbed? And of course the very generous gifted subs from LilyPichu. Darklaw 2, thank you for the sub. Taco, thank you for the sub. Well, Messi Hell, thank you for the sub as well. Two thank yous, you scammed me. I'll take one of them back later. Brown Nose, thank you for the sub. BT, I'm just thanking people right now. This is not content. BT, thank you for the sub. This is supposed to be an AMA section. I'm just thanking people. There's no questions in the chat. And thank you, RuKickcast, for the sub. DemonTrust07 for the sub. I don't know whether my thing is delayed or not. Oh, is it gifted subs? That's why. So, let me correct myself. Plush Alice, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Fluky Flu for the 5 gifted subs. Nekaro, what are you doing? 25 gifted subs? In this economy? Oh, please look after yourselves. Bella blah blah, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Ashino, hi, thank you. Glad you can make it. It's all the work of Aka, honestly. Still can't believe he's done this. Look, great. I'm admiring myself right now. Yeah. Oh, these alerts are gonna go on for a while. Someone give me something to talk about. Keep the questions flowing. Season of giving might be over, but spreading a little kindness is always in the cards. Words to live by, I totally agree. Mikawrks. Thank you for your support all this time. I thought of a question. So you are a butterfly. Do you have wings? Not in this form, no. I think I'll get weird looks if I had wings in this form. It'll attract too much undue attention. I wouldn't be able to do things secretly. For the boss. Do you have a favorite butterfly? My favorite butterfly would be the monarch. I just like the color scheme the most. Does that mean you have another form? Not yet. The moment I raise up enough budget again, I am definitely considering getting another form. I think that'll be cool as heck. At the very least, another costume. Or a nice little background, like a little room to show off. I'm always like, I see a lot of the other VTubers when they're doing the new costume reveals, new model reveals, new room reveals, and I think, that's cool. I want that. Would you rather be Lugia or Ho-Ho? Lugia. Sure. It just looks like a cooler design, it's sleeker. Do I have a cocoon form? I do not. I think... Is a cocoon the being, or is it the house? Or is it like a snail, where it's kind of both? Is it both? How do you pronounce ciabatta? You know what? I pronounce it ciabatta. I know we've had this conversation before, right? I say ciabatta. I don't know whether that's correct. Plush Alice says ciabatta. He doesn't know whether that's correct. So can someone in chat who knows Italian or bread enlighten us on this issue? I mean, you had a caterpillar form. Oh, I wonder what a caterpillar form would look like as a VTuber. Do I want to know? That sounds cursed, actually. Let's not explore that avenue. Any advice for everyone's New Year's resolutions? I mean, the two highest priority things is usually happiness and health, right? So do something that will keep you happy. Maybe pick up a new hobby, see what you like. Maybe go for that activity that you've always wanted to try, but never got around to due to, I don't know, nerves. And obviously, look after yourself. There's definitely a virus going around, so yes, stay safe, everyone. Unfortunately, you did miss the Lord Dump, the e-guru, but the VOD will be up on my Twitch. I will also be uploading this VOD and the lore video by itself onto YouTube once my flatmates go to sleep, so I don't lag them whilst they're playing games. You could ask chat, would you still love me if I were a worm? Well, chat, would you? I'd hope so. Ciabatta. Ciabatta, so it's not even like a silent A or a quick A. So I'm wrong as well, so that's fine. Ciabatta. Oh, maybe it's a regional thing, because now someone's saying it's ciabatta. That's a pillow form, but it's just the head stacked up a couple of times. That would remind me of one of those Cactus Mario things. What are they called again? Spikies? Like a normal worm or one from worms? Chow beta. I have a feeling that's not correct. Actually, how do you is that pronounced chow at the start? It is absolutely amazing to see so many butterfly sub badges in the chat right now. It's insane. I did not expect this at all. Alerts are still going. Is this still from the gifted subs? Thank you, Bella. And thank you for the follow. Monmay, hello, how are you doing? Google Translate says cha. I think that's it. Google translates word as gospel. It's never been wrong. Would I ever take the piss? I don't know. Who knows? Definitely not a troll, are you? Captain Barricade. If you were in Hogwarts, what house would you be in? What did I get sorted in last time? I feel like it gets sorted into a different house each time. Except for Slytherin. I think Slytherin's the one house I've never been sorted into, if we're talking about Pottermore. I don't think I'm a brave person, so Gryffindor's probably not. Probably out of the question there, so I'm probably a Hufflepuff or a Ravenclaw. But at the same time, I don't think I'm that intelligent. So maybe I am just a Hufflepuff. Oh, thank you for completely smashing my sub goal that I just put up there because, like, you know, to fill the space. We have completely obliterated that goal. Thank you so much. You more than doubled it. Hufflepuff's thing is like they were the left out ones, basically. I mean, the Sorting Hat song, right, is basically all the founders look for individual qualities, and the Hufflepuff was like, well, I'll just take the rest of them. I'll just take the rest of them. Hufflepuff are the stoners? I don't know whether that's canonically true. Is it like wizard weed? Or is it just because it's in the name? Hufflepuff. Damn, that is offensive. You take that back right now. I'm a Hufflepuff. I am not celery. I am not that blasphemous excuse of a vegetable. Yeah, she probably did, and it's just strange. SLID
SL_ID._8C6D1 donated £4. Grand.
I have to. I guess I have to read the entire name. Thank you for the donation of £4. SL_ID_8C6D1EBD-6ACB-313A-. What happened to your name? Or is that your name everywhere? What on earth was that? Show yourself in the chat. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for the £4. It'll help immensely. I'll use that to buy more treats for my cat. Even though she has way too many from her aunties. And it's honestly just filling up the entire flat. I could go to Greg's with that £4. I don't think I've been inside a Greg since before the pandemic. Is that how much a sausage roll is now? Is that what life has come to? No, I think she actually needs the diet. She's getting a little chubby from all the treats you give her. There's no illegal buenos in the US. I'm pretty sure. It's only Kinder Eggs that are illegal in the US. They have buenos over there now. Like, a few years back when I originally went, buenos didn't exist over there for some reason. So my gift was a hit. Then I take some over, and apparently you can get them over there now. Thankfully, it seems like most people still haven't tried it. What is your favorite Subway sandwich? Now, here's the thing, right? Is the menu the same? Like, for Subway in different countries? Because I know there's, like, regional differences for even McDonald's, right? But for Subway, I think I usually go Italian BMT as a safe option. I've had a friend risk going adventurous to Subway before and got something like a nacho chicken or something like that. He left sorely disappointed. So yeah, that's my advice at the very least. Don't get the nacho chicken from Subway. If you use your squeaky high-pitched voice, will music get recognized? Almost definitely. I don't think anyone can not recognize you when you use that voice. Well, once again, I want to thank everyone for coming here today to watch me and spend time with me, essentially. I'm happy that I was able to show off the work of everyone that was involved. From the model, rigging, the lore video, overlay, just everything. I'm just happy that it got the attention it deserves. It is currently 11 PM here now. And I start work again tomorrow after my very, very long Christmas break. So yeah, I think I shall say good night to you all. And tentative, not confirmed yet, I'll maybe see you on Saturday. Same time, 10 PM GMT, 5 PM Eastern, 2 PM. What's the time zone? It's not 2 PM Western. Pacific, that's the one. Pacific time, 2 PM Pacific time, where I will most likely be starting Stray, which I assume is a cat RPG, so that'll be interesting. Thank you so much, and so long. Take care, and until next time.